So I just stumbled upon this kernel called Moss and it's written in Rust. That's already a pretty cool twist, right?
Wait, a kernel in Rust. That's unexpected. Rust is known for memory safety. How does that play into kernel development?
Exactly, the async nature of Rust allows Moss to handle tasks without the traditional blocking. It's like a breath of fresh air for kernel design.
That's fascinating. But doesn't that also complicate things? I mean, traditional kernels are all about predictability.
Good point, but Moss uses async await for its system calls, which could theoretically reduce the risk of deadlocks. Pretty smart, huh?
Right, but I wonder about the learning curve. Developers used to more conventional kernels might find this disorienting.
True, it's a shift in thinking, but the benefits of async processing could outweigh that initial confusion.
And I see it supports various architectures, a well-defined hardware abstraction layer. That's impressive.
Yeah, portability seems to be a big focus. They're aiming for compatibility with x86 and RISC-V2. That's ambitious.
Ambitious indeed. But I wonder how they handle memory management with that kind of setup.
Oh, it's using copy on write for memory pages and has a buddy allocator. That's pretty standard but effective.
I get that. Yet, isn't there a risk with memory fragmentation in such models?
Definitely, it's a valid concern, but Moss seems prepared for that with its page fault management.
Interesting. Speaking of architectural features, how's the process management in Moss?
They've implemented full task management, including scheduling and task migration, which is pretty critical for performance.
And they support 51 Linux syscalls, right? That's quite a robust start for running BusyBox commands.
Right, but I wonder if that's enough for more complex applications. Like, how far will this take developers?
That's a fair point. They're working on expanding syscalls, but it'll take time to reach full compatibility.
Exactly, and the roadmap mentions a TCP/IP stack implementation. That's crucial for networking.
But won't that add more complexity? Networking within a kernel can be a minefield.
Absolutely, but if they can pull it off, Moss could be quite powerful for cloud services or IoT.
That's true, the potential is huge, but I'm curious about their testing process. How do they ensure reliability?
They've got over 230 tests to validate functionality. That's pretty comprehensive for a project in development.
Impressive. It shows they're serious about quality. But what about contributions? Are they open to community input?
Yes, they encourage contributions. Whether it's writing drivers or porting it to other architectures, they welcome it.
That's refreshing. Community-driven projects often lead to quicker innovation.
Exactly, and it's distributed under the MIT license, which is developer-friendly.
So, Moss could be a game changer for kernel development, especially with its unique approach. But is it ready for production yet?
That's the million-dollar question. While it's intriguing, I think we should be cautious until it matures a bit more.
For sure. But it's exciting to see how the landscape of operating systems could shift with something like Moss.
Absolutely, it feels like we're on the brink of something really interesting. What do you think the future holds for Moss?
If they can expand their features without compromising performance, it could be a leading choice for new projects.
And maybe it could inspire other projects to explore more modern programming languages for systems software.
That would be a huge step forward, less prone to common vulnerabilities. Okay, I'm hooked.
Same here, let's keep tabs on Moss and see how it evolves. There's so much potential.
Definitely. I'm curious to see how they tackle the challenges ahead while keeping their vision intact.
Right, and it'll be fascinating to watch how the community shapes its development over time.
Exactly. This could be the start of a new era in kernel design, which is just thrilling.
Totally, and it makes you wonder what other innovations are lurking in the shadows, waiting for their moment.
For sure. Just imagine the possibilities if more projects adopted this fresh approach.
Well, here's to innovation in kernel development. Can't wait to see where Moss goes next.
Absolutely. It's like watching a tech renaissance unfold before our eyes. Let's stay tuned.